East Podcast, WATP.
Now, we know that he has started up a brand new business. It's going to be a whole new life for him. And he's still talking about this drive bar locator app that they're putting together. And sales have been fantastic for it. Oh, fun anecdote. When we were in San Antonio, my buddy Mike pulled out his phone. He's like, maybe we can find some dive bars around here. None in the area that we were in or the state or what would be a larger region than that, the Southwest.
Yeah, the region, I think, would be. Yeah.
Yes, there were none. But that's okay. It's just starting off. I'm sure he'll get there at some point.
There's no dive bars down there. There were no dive. What are you guys thinking?
So let's check in on Scorch. They're celebrating. This was a big episode that he just put out. And this was live yesterday. This is last night's episode. Very exciting stuff going on.
Oh, man. Hey, you guys. Welcome. Yeah. Oh, man. Today's going to be a fabulous episode of Scorch's PFG TV. Today, yeah, we're definitely off to an amazing start.
Mike almost died right now.
So I've already spilled the opening shot on the table.
Yes.
Damn it.
Every time.
I hear sure I did. I hear everybody in the audience.
The bartender fills them really full.
Luckily, I kind of shoved the shit off the table.
Onto the electrical.
I did. I made sure it only made it to the floor. You know.
You can
anyway,
see the splatter everywhere.
You know what? Today on the show, we are finally doing this.
Yes.
Okay, today we...
After a month.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Yes.
3 weeks. We are celebrating, and I don't know, I mean, we're not going to have, like, you know, marching bands and crap like that, but
why not?
We're celebrating the 1 year anniversary. Scorch's PFG TV, this version, made it 1 year. How about that? We're honest about everything. We're not going to. We've gone through some of the past.
Nice producing right there. The applause just come back.
Sweeten it up.
How the fuck is this the 1 year anniversary of Scorch's PFG TV? It doesn't make any sense. I've been following Scorch's PFG TV since the late aughts from Opie and Anthony covering this guy. What is this anniversary?
Did he relocate, or is this the same dump that they were at before?
This is the second dump
that
they've been to. And he had a different co-host too.
That's what I was going to say. Didn't you say he changed formats? Like I'd say in the last year, you were saying, oh, this is the new thing he's doing with at a bar or whatever the fuck he was live showing.
Right. So he got fired from radio January of 2024. And then he's like, hey, it's great. Now I got all this free time. We're going to be doing PFG TV. And they're in some other bar or something. And apparently he isn't celebrating the 1 year anniversary since Megan joined the show, but it's some 1 year anniversary of something. And I think this is a weird way to reminisce and think back to the last 12 months.
And I do, you know, the show started off with you guys. We've had bands that were good, bands that weren't so good. We've had comedians that dug us. We've had a comedian that wanted to kill me, but that's besides the point. And the thing about that one was that, you know, we took pictures and stuff, and he made, like, everything was good. Remember that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes,
Whoa.
Okay.
Why would you bring up? He's like, now, guys, this first year that we had, this is our 1 year anniversary. We've had good bands. We've had shit bands. We have had good comedians. We had ones that were terrible and wanted to murder me. I'm going to, I don't know, focus on the positive.
Yeah. Didn't you cover that guy? And I don't think he wanted to murder him. I think he just got tired of Scorch being a he said, all right, fuck you, Scorch, I'm leaving.
Not only do we cover it, he came on WATP
for sure
to talk about it. His name is Marshall.
Yep.
And I'm going to play you that clip. But before that, I want to remind everyone, another clip that we played on this show was when that band was on that was terrible. They were singing horrible harmonies.
Yes.
And Scorch made some comment with the mic on, with the hot mic, just like, oh,
these guys fucking suck.
These guys fucking suck. And then he had to come on the next episode and be
backpedal.
Be like, no. What I was talking about was our back of the house guys were doing this thing. And
this crowd actually sucks. They're not into it. I think
that's what it was. Yeah,
I was thinking of another shitty band.
He was blaming the crowd. But why? So he brings that up for some reason.
Yeah.
But he also brought up this incident, which this comedian, Marshall, actually posted on his TikTok. So we'll watch it there.
I'll be in mid-conversation struggling. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, don't worry, Dad. I got you, boo.
Okay, you know what? That's enough. We do want the 12 listeners we have. No. As in, what is
shit. Don't keep going.
He said, yeah.
Poor Mike. Mike's like,
And then I was like, and I was like, go fuck yourself, Scorch.
oh, get over here. I'm listening to your jokes, brother.
Bye.
No, barely is done.
Oh, my God. There you go. There you go. So there you have it.
I mean,
So that was the incident where Scorch was ignoring the guy, staring at his phone, and just like, hey, man, wrapping up this guy with a stutter. The guest on his show treats him like shit. And what is that? If you want to check this guy out, it is Wisco Comedy Collective. Wisco Comedy Collect. Ends with the C.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Carl. You said he came on the show. It didn't seem like it was too bad of a stutter. He came on and had a conversation with you for a while and did okay, right?
It was fine. It's more difficult when you're trying to tell a story and the host is completely ignoring you.
Right.
It's going to be distracting and make you stutter and stammer a little bit more than you normally would have. Scorch just doesn't know how to do. Like, he's trying to be the shock jock guy who's being a dick. He's trying to do the Opie thing. He just doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah, he asked Megan to shove a wiffle ball in her. Yes. I hear that's how they used to do
bet
it.
he has. She seems very standoffish to this guy.
Yeah, I've never seen her before. This is the first time, and now I kind of get why he's trying to put those cankles behind her ears, if you know what I'm saying.
Dude, am I wrong? She is shaped like Silly Putty.
Yeah, for sure. She looks like she got a body like a kiwi, Carl.
It's not a good look.
Legs.
All right, so then he talks about, this is another thing that I would have left off. He starts going through all the sponsors who came and went over the last year.
No.
But yeah, so we
That's so 2024.
we've had our share of enemies. We've got our share of friends. You know, I got to be
More
honest.
enemies than friends.
As far as family members, you know, wow, this table is so
Got him.
holy balls. As far as family members, you know, originally the show was going from February 29th to February 29th. That's what the contracts were for.
Holy shit, he's stupid. And no one calls about this. The original contracts for the advertisers were February 29th through February 29th.
Yeah, the look on her face says that there's no chance what you just said is correct.
Well, no, unless it's a 4-year deal. It's definitely not.
Right.
Fucking idiot.
Some of them did 3 months. A couple of head shops in the area or CBD shops in the area did less than 3 months. But we've
Well,
got,
that was a totally isolated incident.
oh, you think?
Moving on.
Yeah.
Do we have to? I guess we will. Okay.
So how about these shots?
But no, we'll do the shots in a second.
Are we really talking about the advertisers who dropped us right now? Can we start doing shots, please?
If you're gonna do it, make some up, Scorch. Be like, yeah, Popeyes was once a sponsor, and also Wendy's, Subway. Just go through all the restaurants in your town and be like, yeah, they sponsored us, but we were too hot for TV.
They did have a long list of sponsors when they first started off. I forgot about that. It's not happening anymore. But when he talks about family, that's what he's talking about. The people giving money. Those are family members
That makes sense.
in his world. Yeah, sure there. Apparently, they have been having a hard time going live with the show recently. So they just want to let us know that this time they certainly are live. This was happening in real time. And they also have a new dive bar locator commercial that they want to debut on here. This is exciting.
So, today, so the guys, you people that always bitch, is this show live? Whatever. Today is March 14th, 2025
7:05
at
p.m.
7:05 p.m. Central Time.
And we all know that I could not time this that perfect.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, right. Well,
You guys know that.
hey.
So here's
how's it
what's
sound
going
out
on.
there?
It sounds
Sure, it's
amazing.
happy.
Here, let me move this up and move this up so I don't spill anything else.
Yeah, please. We're
Now-
running out of shot juice.
We've been talking about, and does he not, I'm not trying to downplay you. Can he do the dive bar thing?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, we've been talking about this on the show the past few weeks. Raiden, if you would.
This is
Dive bar
exciting.
locator.
Check this out.
Going out to party, divebarlocator.com. Remember, don't drink and drive. Raiden, give it up for Raiden, you know what?
Amazing.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. This business is going to be, I got to invest right now. Is there stock I can buy? Are there options?
It had a beginning, a middle.
Is there an
end.
IPO I can get involved in?
fucking brilliant.
Holy shit. Let's watch that again.
Yes.
Yep.
That was incredible.
Do we have time for this?
I love that.
I would push it.
Joe, do you got somewhere to be? Are you okay?
Man,
We
I
play
got
this
enough
again?
time for this, I think.
Holy shit, the build up to it.
What I think?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, we've been talking about this on the show the past few weeks. Raiden, if you would. Dive bar locator. Going out to party, divebarlocator.com. Remember, don't drink and drive. Raven, give it up for Raven. You know
The
what?
B-roll, I got to point out the B-roll on the Don't Drink and Drive is a guy buying a car at a dealership. This is definitely this B-roll.
Yeah.
Why can't I find it?
Because it's so
very
fucking short.
Yeah, it's 10 seconds long. That's why.
That's literally like, here's your brand new car, sir.
Wait, have you been drinking? Give me that.
Yeah, what do you think I bought from you? You're a horrible salesperson.
We've installed the breathalyzer. You can leave now, man.
All right, so that's fun. Scorch talking about what happened to him. You know, he lost his job back, like I said, January of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
He's off the radio show that we used to review of his that was really fantastic. And so now we find out what he was doing to try to find employment since then.
The money.
I said I sent out thousands and thousands of applications. You know about somebody. I sent out applications to stuff like delivering pizza, and I wasn't Chinese food. I wasn't
qualify for pizza.
I didn't qualify, and I'm like, okay, there's something. So
Maybe you have a horrible driving record.
no, nothing like that. So maybe 4 months ago, I started 5 months ago. I started thinking about what I can do and what we can do. Mike at this point was already ready to quit his job. And Mike had a pretty lucrative job. He did very well in the internet industry. The
internet industry.
IT. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm an old man. I just went through that.
So a couple of things happening in this clip that I really enjoyed. First, he's talking about his idea for this dive bar locator like it's Doc Brown with the flux capacitor.
Marty.
I was hanging a clock, and then I fell, and I hit my head, and I realized the flux capacitor, the dive bar locator. It's like this amazing $1 billion idea that he came up with. It's going to fix everything. But he's talking about sending out thousands of applications.
Sure.
And I thought, yeah, radio gigs. You can't get a job on the radio. Who could get a job on the radio in 2025? Am I right?
No, I heard that.
Oh, I guess it does happen. But anyway, no, he's more desperate than that. He's not even looking at radio. He just wants to be a delivery guy.
Yeah, he's like, what can we do? Like literally,
Yeah.
what can I
I
get
think
hired
he should
for?
have leaned all the way into it and been like, I want to be a 911 operator.
Yeah, I think his voice, like you mentioned during that, like they just make a phone call and they're like, no, this guy's not for real. He's pranking us.
Did somebody set him on fire? Why is it? Like,
Yeah, right. Oh, there's that prankster who wants to deliver pizzas for us again. Fuck off, asshole. Never call you again. How sad is that?
yeah.
And he's talking about ageism. And he's like, I'm a 60-year-old man. Now he's 61. So he can't get a job doing anything. And I guess he doesn't know enough to drive for Uber or a food delivery or something like that. You don't have to work for a Chinese restaurant.
Pizzeria.
Yeah, for a pizzeria. It's DoorDash.
You can go work at a
Grubhub.
tobacco store. He might scare off the customers, though, with that voice.
Right.
Just please don't ever use our products in front of the customers. We don't want them to think that's what happened.
You get a pack of Marlboro Lights? Yeah, that'll be 15.7. You know what?
You know what? I don't need to smoke.
I'll take a Zyn. Can I get some of that instead?
All right, so we have a big unveiling. The thing he's all excited about is this motorhome that his buddy bought.
Mm-hmm.
Went to this company to get skinned. So they're going to make this motorhome into the dive bar locator motorhome. And people are going to see it in the wild on the street and take photos. Oh my God, I can't believe that's on the dive bar locator motorhome on our trip to Erie, Pennsylvania. It's unbelievable. There it was. It's crazy. You ever see the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile?
That's what I'm
That's
trying to think.
exactly what I was thinking of.
I've
I'm
seen
in
it.
my head. I'm going, how do I make a Scorch pun? Go.
So he's all excited. He's setting up that they finally got this motorhome back, and they're really excited about it.
Today, and we didn't have time to get all the graphics up, but we told these guys we were going to do it, and we're going to mention them.
Oh, yeah.
Today, myself and Mike, we went to Minneapolis, Minnesota. The place is called Tint Pros.
Tint Pros.
Okay.
Out of Fridley, Minnesota.
And we picked up the new motorhome, and I'm going to get into all that in a second. I want to go back to the story.
Same motorhome, new skin.
New skin.
Yeah, the old girl got a makeover.
But I haven't even mentioned really much about the motorhome yet.
The motorhome's pretty.
So I'm going to backtrack just a little bit.
Fuck up, Megan.
Yeah, right.
So this is like a big thing. He's like, we just went there today. We got this thing skinned. It's very exciting. He's building this up. And there is going to be a big unveil coming up in a little bit. But first, he has to remind everyone that him and Mike, now they may be roommates and they're now business partners. Those things are true. But what they're not is a gay couple.
We were just playing at Mike, and we're not a couple. You know what? If you guys are couples, good for you. Mike and I are not a couple. We're friends.
I don't know how many times you had to repeat that. Never once have I come on WTP and be like, by the way, producer Chris and I are not fucking, in case I don't know what kind of vibes we're putting out there. I don't want everyone to know.
I don't know. I think Mike just found out for the first time that they're not a couple.
Yeah, just like, oh, okay, well, I guess that meant nothing to you then.
News to me. Scorch.
Yeah, great.
And Mike is an O&A watcher, an O&A fan from back. Mike hated me at the beginning because he was one of most of you guys. He was a pest.
Maybe still hates you.
I'm sure he does. But we're not going to talk about that right now.
Wow. This guy, his business partner, his roommate, his best friend, was an O&A pest and only knew about Scorch through Opie and Anthony clowning him.
Damn.
And now they're buddies? I never would have guessed that in a million years. That's crazy.
This is like Clay Dabbler in real life.
Yeah, that's right.
And apparently Megan's job is to say all the quiet parts loud.
Yeah.
Megan
enjoys
sucks.
O&A, but she thinks it means oral and anal.
Megan is the worst. She is the whole of this show. I have an example of that coming up right here.
I'm going to tell you something. You don't deal. I'm going to go local, and I'm going to say it as classy as I can.
Oh boy.
No. We can, right? We can. I practiced it, right?
Whatever.
Okay.
Hear you, bro.
Okay.
Shut up, bitch.
Small towns. No, not just here. Small.
Do you hear Megan? She's like, oh, no, boy. What are you going to say? Guys, let's hang. We're all having fun here. What are you going to say about small towns?
Towns seem to have a lot of attitude. Okay, they do. Small town. I'm sorry, but I'm dealing with it with a lot of the musicians, and I've dealt with it for years in the radio industry. Smaller towns, the musicians have different attitudes.
Carl, what is this insightful camera angle like the end of Jerry Springer? Like the wide angle's fine, it's like a show, but now he's like Scorch's thoughts of the day. Fuck small towns, they're all a bunch of sad pussies.
I'm glad you picked up on that because he literally told the director, like, all right, put me on this camera over here. I got something to say right now. And they're like, okay, they're zoomed in on. I'm like, let me just tell you about people in small towns. Bunch of fucking attitude.
Yeah, time for Scorch's hot takes.
Yeah, they're all giving me a fucking attitude. He says musicians in small towns have an attitude. Maybe they just want to play your shitty show.
Yeah.
Like the good bands probably have better things to do than play in front of the 12 people that come out and to laugh at you at this bar would be my guess.
I would love people to start delivering stuff to his show, like when they're doing live streams, like they used to do to
like Vince the Warrior.
Yes, 100%. You just bring in pizza and beer and candy bars and stuff while he's in the middle of stuff. That would probably be pretty damn great.
That's actually not a bad idea.
You guys want to stay and watch the rest of the show?
It would throw him off so hard because everything throws him off. He
actually
really
have an
does.
audience. He shit his pants.
So, you guys ready for the big reveal?
Yes.
This is a big deal for Scorch. He's so excited about this. Actually, before I even get to the big reveal, I'll show you how emotional he is about the rap they got on this thing.
Oh, boy.
When the guys from Tint Pros, and this is the part of the story I didn't finish because we want to get into it. The guys from Tint Pros, they brought it out, and they wanted to talk to me about the logo and the signs. They said, what do you think? And I actually couldn't even say it because I was in tears.
That's because you're a big sap.
I am a big sap, though.
We had our son. I want to tell you,
I'm a big sap.
You're a sap too.
Oh, when it comes to this is our life.
This is a dream. Okay, that's a dream of mine that is actually coming true.
Right.
And if Verizon or my mom is watching, just so you know, I might need a new phone because I'm drowning mine in spill.
Jameson.
No, Mike, you don't have to. Mike's like, I'm going to go get something. Hey, listen, let's get into the show today. Scorch's PFG TV. Y'all know Megan, right?
You caught me mid-drink.
I should
Seems
mention
about right.
that is 25 minutes into the show. All right, let's get into the show now, guys. Like, I thought the show started
What the fuck is
a
happening?
while ago.
That's some world-class banter they got there, Carl.
It's pretty good. Did you pick up on that? He goes, if Verizon or my mom is watching, my phone might be busted. Your mom? He's 61 years old. He's asking his mom to
What's wrong with that?
buy him a new phone.
He's watching from heaven, Carl.
Oh, yeah, but she didn't buy him a house, so I guess it's not that pathetic. Got me there. So you just heard that. When he saw the skin they put on this whatever it is, this trailer that they have, they're going to drive around in. The motorhome is the term I was looking
Speechless,
for.
you say.
He was tearing up. It was his dream come true. He was so excited. So I'm sure.
I've always wanted a new skin.
You could use it. So I am sure that when he came on this show, so excited about this, an emotional day, he was ready for a big reveal to show all of us viewers what they've done.
Oh,
Right
no.
now.
Yeah, once you see it, you'll understand.
Next week, we will debut it here on the show.
Flashy. It's
We
real
just didn't
flashy.
have time to do it today.
Oh.
You know what? Maybe.
Oh.
let
Don't
me
show it
just
to me
see
on
here.
your phone, Scorch.
I don't
Please,
know,
God,
Randy,
don't.
can you,
He's
if I
probably
go
gonna
to camera 2,
he's probably gonna email it to the
let me
producer,
see if
right?
I get a picture
The
here.
one, the full.
Is that what he's
Don't
doing?
you
He's
do it.
emailing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Scorch, don't
Well,
show
can
me
you
on
go
the
get
camera.
a picture of this?
Oh,
Come on.
There you go.
Nah, it's
Oh,
right there.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Scorch, you're moving.
I'm buzzed. What the hell do you want from
Okay.
me? Perfect, Randy. Thank you.
That was the big reveal. That was, oh, you know what? Actually, I got a photo on my phone from really far away that's not even landscape. And he's,
I thought it was Breaking Bad at first.
he couldn't see shit.
I was hoping it would be a rap job, like his face on the side of it, but I'm like, oh, Scorch can't afford that. So yeah, they just
Oh,
put,
you're
like,
right.
two little stripes.
That would have been hilarious,
It's just-
actually.
Oh, that's terrible.
I like that Jody knew instinctively what was going to happen. Oh,
I've
he's
seen
going
a
to show us.
podcast with a lot of old people, Carl,
Yep.
and this is exactly
They-
what was about to happen.
They all do the same thing. They're like, let me show you my vacation. I went to San
I'm
Antonio.
going to draw it for you.
Did I tell you I went to San Antonio, Texas? Look at the Riverwalk. I got some photos. There's Trucker Andy. All right, so this is, wow.
it looks like a Dixie cup.
Dude, this dive bar, I mean, I got to see more of this. I can't wait to tune in next week to see what's doing. This looks like a unicorn. It was like a little girl's fantasy
Oh, yeah,
right
like
here.
a My Little Pony bus or
Yeah,
something.
it's like purple and bright green and some type of red. Like, what is that? That's not a. Those aren't dive bar colors. No. We're here. We're dive bars. Get used to it. What?
Those are discount budget colors.
Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't sell purple or neon green. So if you want that, we can give you a good deal. Like, yeah. Those just happen to be our colors, actually.
We'll make
Thank
it neon black, the Derek Chauvin special.
you. That old
Yeah,
chestnut.
That made me laugh, Carl. Thank you
Yes.
for sharing.
That was a funny one. Was that Doug from Who's Right?
Sure.
No, you know what? I think I gave him credit that he was mad at me.
Yeah, I think that was Doug from Great Time, Great Movies.
Yeah,
nice, Doug.
I think Doug got mad at me for crediting him with that. Now that I think about it. All right, let's find out about this show schedule. What's going on? Because I was told a month or two ago that they were taking this thing on the road and the show was going to change. So let's find out what's doing.
What you don't understand is that right now me and Mike have a lot of crap in our heads, okay?
And we have a shot that's getting.
I'll say.
Whatever.
Okay.
So,
She
we've
just wants
got
to drink.
today, hang on, I'm finally going to get out. We've got today, we have got next Friday, March the 21st.
Okay.
Then we have Friday, March the 28th.
Great.
And then this version of Scorch's PFG TV, version 577,
Season 3.
done. We are done.
That's it. There's only 2 episodes left after this one. And then they're done.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get syndication with those kind of numbers, Carl.
You don't think so? You don't think it's going to work out for him? It's supposed to be international by now.
This podcast is going to be filmed inside that Winnebago in another 2 weeks
I can't wait.
when he's living in it.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm so excited about that. Now, you might be asking, I'm watching the show. Megan's been on the show for a while now. What does she bring? She just wants to drink. She keeps interrupting him like, hey, we got shots. We're going to drink these shots. What's up
I
with
know.
shots?
Scorch is a terrible broadcaster, but shut the fuck up,
She's
Megan.
the worst. She brings nothing to it.
I kind of like it, though. She just takes shots and then occasionally has to bat his dick away when he's like, like, no. Just I'll see you next time for more shots.
Basically, yeah, you can't get her drunk enough to want to fuck Scorch. But we do find out what she does bring to the table. I have one more clip on here, and this is a great anecdote from our friend Megan.
Boy.
My spouse's cousin can go all the way in with his pinky finger all the way in. This is like his party trick of party tricks.
Does it come out his eye?
Well, I mean, it is terrifying because first off, he's got these sausage finger hands, like that thing you were eating earlier. Yeah, he goes in, and it's like, I mean, you. Oh.
She is a fucking slob.
So her big anecdote to bring to the show is talking about how her spouse's cousin can pick his nose real good.
Scorch asks follow-up questions.
Yeah, right. Well, it's pretty incredible. Do his eyeballs pop out when he does that? Not yet. We'll let you know, though. We'll keep watching. That's some party trick.
Wow. I never listened to Scorch before. Like I've heard you say that I guess he was a full-blown radio guy for years and years.
Oh, yeah. He was a morning radio guy in Boston and then Syracuse.
Is he just burnt out now and old? Is that the deal? Or like, did he actually used to be
always been terrible?
Okay.
And the reason why we know about him is because Sam Roberts, who did an internship for Opie and Anthony, then became the producer and now, of course, hosts the morning show on Sirius, was an intern in Syracuse for Scorch. And so he knew all the inside baseball of how Scorch operated.
Did he actually, like, the genesis of Jocktober could be Scorch?
I think that could be true. I think they were clowning Scorch before they ever did Jocktober. Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that actually might be accurate.
You're welcome, Carl. You should send him a check since you stole the whole premise.
I mean, I will. Maybe I'll donate to his dive bar locator. Like I said, I want to invest.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna go gangbusters.
Dear Sharks.
I did see. Yeah, right. I'd love to see him try to pitch that. I did see that Anthony has picked up on what Scorch is up to again, and wants to bring that back as a segment on his show. So maybe between Anthony and myself, we can bring Scorch back to his glory days, as the kids call it.
Oh, boy. Well, I hope he gets rid of Megan as soon as possible.
Yeah, he is. He's ditching Megan for his boyfriend. They're going to go on a cross-country trip and enjoy themselves.
Who are these podcasts? WA